Are you ready for the next big leap in space exploration? Well, get ready because the 1% have plans to teleport to Mars in the near future. Scientists have made a groundbreaking discovery that will revolutionize space travel as we know it. Using cutting-edge technology and quantum mechanics, a group of researchers have developed a teleportation device that can transport objects using quantum entanglement. This means that in the not-too-distant future, the wealthy elite will have the ability to teleport to the red planet while the rest of us are left behind. While this may seem like something out of a science fiction movie, the reality is that the 1% will soon have the means to escape Earth and start a new life on Mars. This raises questions about the future of humanity and who will have access to these incredible teleportation devices. Will this technology be used for the betterment of all mankind? Or will it only serve to widen the gap between the haves and the have-nots? Only time will tell. Imagine, if you will, a world where a trip to Mars is as simple as stepping through a door. This may sound like something straight out of a science fiction novel, but it's a future that's closer than you might think, thanks to the audacious plans of the world's wealthiest. Space travel has been a captivating topic since the dawn of the space age in the mid-20th century. The thrill of venturing into the unknown, exploring new frontiers, and potentially discovering alien life forms has always been a tantalizing prospect. But it's no longer just the stuff of dreams and Hollywood blockbusters. In the 21st century, we've seen unprecedented advancements in space travel technology. The race to the stars isn't just between superpowers anymore. It's now a playground for billionaires, the world's wealthiest individuals who are leading the charge in private space exploration. Names like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and Richard Branson are becoming as synonymous with space travel as NASA and the Russian Space Agency. These billionaires aren't content with simply building earthly empires. They've set their sights on the stars, with Mars being a particularly attractive target. Why Mars, you ask? With its similarities to Earth, Mars presents the best possibility for human habitation outside of our blue planet. The red planet, with its rugged landscapes and potential for discovery, is a tantalizing prospect for these spacefaring billionaires. Their ambitious plans involve not just sending unmanned probes or rovers, but establishing full-fledged colonies on Mars. They envision a future where humans live and work on Mars, transforming it from a desolate alien world into a bustling, human-friendly outpost. This isn't just about exploration or scientific discovery. It's about the survival of our species. These billionaires believe that to ensure the longevity of humanity, we need to become a multiplanetary species. And they are willing to invest their vast fortunes to make this dream a reality. Yes, the red planet is no longer just a speck in our night sky, but a potential home for the wealthy elite. The billionaires' space race is on, and it's changing the future of space travel as we know it. But who exactly are these pioneers of space colonization, you might ask? They are the exclusive 1%, the ultra-wealthy elite who have access to the most advanced technology and resources. This group of individuals, with their immense wealth and influence, are at the forefront of the new era of space exploration. Imagine a world where the wealthiest among us aren't just billionaires or even trillionaires. They are the owners of entire planets, the pioneers of new civilizations. They are the ones who, thanks to their vast resources, have the privilege of first access to cutting-edge technology that the rest of us can only dream of. In the realm of space travel, these individuals have the means to fund private space programs, to commission spacecraft built to their specifications, and to hire the brightest minds in the field. They are not just passengers on this journey to the stars. They are the drivers, the ones who decide the direction and pace of the journey. But it's not just about the money. It's also about the vision, the audacity to dream big, and the determination to turn those dreams into reality. These pioneers are not content with just exploring our own planet. They have their sights set on the stars, on colonizing Mars and beyond. They are backed by teams of scientists and engineers, by companies that are pushing the boundaries of what is technologically possible. Together, they are working on developing revolutionary technologies such as teleportation that could change the face of space travel forever. However, with such exclusivity comes a level of responsibility. The decisions these pioneers make will have far-reaching implications, not just for them, but for all of humanity. These are the individuals who are set to shape the future of space travel. The question is, are we ready for the world they are creating? While the idea of setting foot on Martian soil has been a collective dream of humanity for generations, it turns out that this dream might not be evenly distributed. This great divide we're talking about isn't a physical one. like the Grand Canyon or the Mariana Trench. No, it's an invisible chasm that's been widening over the years, separating the 1% from the rest of us. You see, space exploration has always been a costly endeavor. It requires billions of dollars, cutting-edge technology, and years of research and development. And it seems that the keys to this cosmic kingdom are being handed over to those who can afford to foot the bill. They hold the reins of the space industry, influencing the direction it takes and the pace at which it progresses. Is it for the everyday individual who dreams of gazing upon Earth from the red plains of Mars? Or is it solely for those who can afford to buy a ticket, leaving the rest of us to merely dream from the sidelines? As we push forward into this exciting yet uncertain future, it's crucial that we keep this conversation going. After all, space is a vast, infinite expanse that belongs to no single entity. But as it stands now, space, the final frontier, may just become the playground of the rich. The space race of the 21st century is not between nations, but between corporations. Many might ask, why are billionaires so interested in outer space? The answer is as vast as the cosmos itself. For some, it's the allure of the unknown, the promise of discovery, and the chance to write their names among the stars. Companies like SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Virgin Galactic, backed by deep-pocketed visionaries Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and Richard Branson respectively, are leading the charge. They're not just planning trips to the moon or Mars, they're investing in the infrastructure needed to make space travel as commonplace as catching a flight from New York to London. Yet, what does this mean for the average citizen? Will we be able to afford a ticket to the stars, or will it remain an exclusive privilege for the 1%? As it stands, the cost of a ticket on board a private spaceship is prohibitively high, often reaching hundreds of thousands of dollars. But there's hope. As technology advances and competition heats up, prices are expected to come down. However, it's not just about affordability. It's about accessibility. The privatization of space exploration has the potential to democratize access to the cosmos, to make space a place for all humanity, not just the privileged few. Yet there's a flip side. If left unchecked, the billionaires' space race could lead to the commodification of the cosmos. Imagine a future where the stars, once a shared resource for all of humanity, become a luxury commodity owned and controlled by the wealthiest among us. The stars may be about to become a luxury commodity. As we gaze up at the night sky, we must ask ourselves, what kind of future do we want to build? Do we want a future where space is the exclusive domain of the 1%? Or a future where the cosmos is a shared treasure for all? But what if I told you that these billionaires aren't planning on a traditional journey to Mars? We're not talking about rocket ships or months-long voyages through the void of space. No, the ultra-wealthy have their sights set on something far more ambitious: instantaneous travel. Imagine, if you will, stepping into a sleek, state-of-the-art teleportation chamber in your penthouse suite, and stepping out moments later on the dusty red surface of Mars, your luxury habitat waiting just a short stroll away. Sounds like science fiction, right? Well, for the wealthiest 1%, this could soon be reality. This isn't just the stuff of comic books and Star Trek reruns. Some of the brightest minds in the world are working on teleportation technology right now. The concept is based on a principle of quantum physics called quantum entanglement. In simple terms, it's the idea that two particles can be linked in such a way that changing the state of one instantly changes the state of the other, no matter how far apart they are. Now scale that up from particles to people, and you have teleportation. It's a monumental challenge, to say the least. But when you're a billionaire with a passion for space travel, monumental challenges are just another day at the office. Of course, this raises a whole host of questions. What does it mean for the future of space travel if the super rich can simply teleport to Mars? Will the rest of us ever get to experience the thrill of a Martian sunrise? Or will we be left behind, staring up at the stars from our backyards? It's a brave new world we're stepping into, one where the lines between science fiction and reality are increasingly blurred. One thing's for sure, though. The future of space travel may not involve travel at all. So what does this mean for the rest of us? Well, the potential implications of this technology on the future of space colonization are staggering. If teleportation becomes a reality, it could revolutionize not only travel, but also our understanding of the universe. However, the question remains, who will benefit from these advancements? The exploration of space may become a playground for the ultra-rich, with the rest of us left to marvel at their exploits from a distance. The 1% could establish exclusive colonies on Mars, enjoying the fruits of a new world while the majority of humankind remains earthbound. This could further widen the gap between the haves and have-nots, creating a socio-economic chasm that extends beyond our planet. Moreover, if the wealthiest among us are the first to colonize Mars, they could potentially control the narrative of space exploration. They could dictate the rules, the culture, and even the economy of this new frontier. Would they use this power to create a utopia, or simply replicate the inequalities of Earth in a new setting? On the other hand, this could also spur a new era of competition and innovation. The desire to keep up with the elite might push governments and corporations to invest more heavily in space travel, making it more accessible for everyone. This could democratize space exploration, turning it into a shared human endeavor rather than a privilege of the few. But this is all conjecture. The future of space colonization is an unwritten book, and we are its authors. It's up to us to ensure that the story we write is one of inclusivity and shared progress, not of division and exclusivity. As we stand on the precipice of this new era, we must ask ourselves, will the stars belong to all of us, or just a privileged few? This discussion doesn't end here. We've traversed the vast expanse of space exploration, from the billionaires' space race to the exclusive 1%. We've delved deep into the great divide that exists between the ultra-rich and the rest of the world in terms of access to space travel. We've examined the private space programs and touched on the groundbreaking teleportation technology that may allow the 1% to set foot on Mars before anyone else. But what does this mean for the future of space colonization? What are the potential consequences for society? These are questions that we should all be asking. It's not just about the 1%. It's about all of us. We encourage you to share your thoughts, your concerns, your hopes and dreams for the future of space exploration. Subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking content. And remember, join the conversation, because your voice matters in shaping the future of space exploration.